Brought to you by Penguin.
The Tesla Files by Sönke Iversen and Michael Verfürden. Read by Mark Elstob. Preface. Trapped in Elon's Game. April the 21st, 2025. If Elon Musk had his way, this book wouldn't exist. When we sent him our questions about the Tesla Files in May 2023, the reply came straight from his legal department. We weren't allowed to have these files, a Tesla lawyer informed us, demanding their deletion. Tesla announced legal action, stating, "As you know, use of illegally obtained data for media reporting is not allowed, absent exceptional circumstances." Perfect, we thought. Exceptional circumstances are a given. The world's richest man, the most valuable car manufacturer, the largest private space company. The story of Elon Musk is an endless chain of superlatives. It couldn't possibly be more exceptional. For a long time, we never imagined belonging to a very small circle of journalists demystifying Tesla, and particularly Elon Musk. Then the whistleblower Łukasz Krupski contacted us. His call turned Musk into the center of our lives, a constant presence. Since then, we have been exchanging countless messages about him, checking the latest news on Musk and Tesla early in the morning and late at night. When our alarms go off, our smartphone screens are already filled with his overnight posts on his platform, X. We sometimes asked ourselves how he still finds the time to run his companies between hours of video gaming and his fight against what he calls the woke virus. On October the 25th, 2024, Musk casually uploads a video on X showing himself playing Diablo, an online role-playing game. In the background, a SpaceX team briefs him about issues with an orbital test flight. "I want to be really upfront about scary shit that happened," says an engineer. "We had a misconfigured spin gas abort that didn't have quite the right ramp-up time for bringing up spin pressure, and we were 1 second away from that tripping and telling the rocket to abort and try to crash into the ground next to the tower." Musk, who has security clearance due to his cooperation with the US government, continues slashing skeletons with unnerving calm, replying without pausing his game, "Wow! Yikes!" This near catastrophe and Musk's relaxed approach to it barely gets any coverage. In the fall of 2024, Musk generates headlines at such a furious pace that journalists can hardly keep up. He produces news incessantly, news no other CEO could possibly survive. All of a sudden, Musk has stepped into politics, not just as a donor, but as a contender. When we began our research for the Tesla Files, we thought the global public's interest in Musk had peaked. Now, Musk, the protagonist of this book, has become involved in an unprecedented US presidential campaign. On the one hand, we welcomed this development. Journalists would call it reporter's luck. On the other hand, we are not just reporters, but also citizens. Imagining Musk as a political decision-maker makes our skin crawl. The man is locked in an ongoing feud with regulatory agencies, but is now on track to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, an anti-bureaucratic bureaucracy. Donald Trump has suggested that this appointment is the modern-day equivalent of the Manhattan Project, the secret US research program during World War II that led to the creation of the atomic bomb. It culminated on August 6, 1945, in Hiroshima, with a deadly demonstration of power that changed the world forever. Today, the enemy isn't the alliance of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. Now, the enemy is anyone who thinks differently from Musk. Employees, business partners and family members describe him as prone to outbursts of rage. His paranoid fears and conspiracy theories are blasted to millions via X, his own social media empire. The cost of his greed for success and recognition is paid, above all, by his employees. We've studied Musk's philosophy, his habit of minimizing present-day risks in favor of whatever the future might hold. In his world, the end justifies the means. If the future looks revolutionary, today's damage is negotiable. Even dropping an atomic bomb could be justified. At times, while writing, we've felt that Musk approaches life as if it were a video game.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?